starts with a man called Joshua. And Joshua probably had a trumpet. Probably wasn't nice and shiny like mine, but he had a trumpet. And I know that because it's in the story later on. So I've got my trumpet like Joshua. If you haven't got a trumpet, could use your hand like this. Can you try it? Good job. So, get your trumpet ready. Joshua had a problem. There was a city in the way, and the city was not a good place to be. God said, I've got a plan, but you need to listen carefully to me. So Joshua listened carefully, and God said, Joshua, listen carefully and do what I say. So Joshua listened carefully. He listened very carefully indeed, and this is what God said. He said, Joshua, march around the city for 6 days, once a day, but do not make a sound. And on the 7th day, march round 7 times, and then give a blast on your trumpet, and the city will fall down. It sounded a bit bonkers, but Joshua listened and did what God said. So he got his army ready, and they began to march with their trumpets in hand, but they didn't blow them. Can you march? And they marched around the city. Let's march together. March, 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 march. Round they went on day 1. On day 2, they did the same. Can you march with me? March, 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 march. They went all the way round again. Nothing happened. On the 3rd day, they marched again. Can you march with me? March, 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 march. And then on the 4th day, they did the same again. Are you going to march with me? Off we go. March, 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 march. Can you guess what they did on the 5th day? That's right. They marched again. Off we go. March, 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 march. And then it was the 6th day, day number 6. Do you know what they did then? They marched around again, just carrying their trumpets. They didn't make any noise with them. Are you ready? March, 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 march. They made it all the way. Then day number 7 came. If I were there, I would have been excited because today they get to blow their trumpets. So we're going to march around the city and then blow our trumpets and see if anything happens. So Joshua and all the people began to march, 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 march around the city. They went round once, they went round twice, and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 times. And then the 7th time they marched round for the last time. Are you ready? Let's go. March, 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 march. And then they gave a blast on their trumpet. Have you got your trumpet ready? Remember, you can do this. You ready? Let's all blow our trumpets together. 1, 2, 3. And then there was a rumbling and a shaking, and the city fell down and it disappeared from sight. What an incredible, incredible story.